Good evening, folks. Once again, I am the Master of Ceremonies, the King of Kings, Diamondo. This is round 6 of Diablo 3 on Nintendo Switch. We're going to finish the rest of Act 2, and if you're lucky, we might get into Act 3. My apologies. And if you're lucky, we might actually go into Act 4, and perhaps confront the Lord of Terror, Diablo. But first, we got a Lord of Sin named Azmodan that we have to deal with. Let's begin.
The Black Soul Stone was created to be an improvement over the original 3. They were crafted to contain single demons, but Kul intended his to hold many. But the Black Soul Stone is flawed and cannot contain that many demons for long. We must capture Azmodan within it and shatter it, lest all these evils be reborn. Of the many things I find intriguing about humans, the greatest is their endless thirst for knowledge. Angels believe that everything there is to know is written in the scroll of fate. Therefore, curiosity is not a common angelic trait. Ironically, my suspicions have been confirmed. Angels do not, in fact, know everything. Seeing the world through mortal eyes has given me much to ponder. I am once again filled with the thrill of battle. It has been too long since I have raised my blade against the forces of the burning hells. I remember countless battles within the heart of Pandemonium, as my brethren and I risked everything to drive the demon spawn back to their hells.
Battles to be celebrated in song.
They were glorious. We waged our eternal conflict since the light first broke upon creation. But now, for the first time, it feels as if its end is in sight.
If there's treasure to be had, then I'm in.
While examining Jondar's journal further, I found a torn page hidden within the binding. I believe that it is from one of the tomes I seek. He has written notes in the border as well. Perhaps by studying them, I will learn where the tome is.
I've seen more cheerful faces on corpses. What is the matter?
It seems strange that Jondar would keep a page hidden. It is though it is the proof of a crime. I've already found holes in my order's honor. What if there are more?
Have you found the location of your tomes from that torn page yet?
No. I've learned something much more troubling. Judging by the borders, this is indeed a page from the tomes, but it does not contain prophecies. It seems to be a set of instructions for the creation of magical weapons. But that is not the strangest part. I have seen the rune here before, on the braces of Tyrael's armor.
No reason to tiptoe around the truth. Let's go ask him. Tell me more of the eternal conflict.
Since time immemorial, the forces of heaven and hell fought for control of the sacred world stone, until the day it was stolen by renegades and used to forge your world. Since then, the forces of hell became more interested in corrupting mankind than in facing us on the field of battle.
They sought to use us as weapons.
They knew that mankind would tip the balance of power forever, and very clearly, you have.
Has heaven or hell ever been close to victory in the eternal conflict?
We thought we had lost everything at the fifth battle of the Diamond Gates. The prime evils and their legions crashed against the very entrance of heaven itself. But one of my most trusted lieutenants, Iswal, turned them back. Still, the day might have been lost had the demon lords not fallen to fighting amongst themselves. So confident of their impending victory, they turned on each other over the spoils they had yet to win. I shudder to think what the demon lords might accomplish should they ever stop betraying one another. Such is the self-defeating nature of evil.
Tyrael, examine this page. Tell me what you see.
These are plans for angelic weapons that will fit human hands. Where did you find this?
This is a page torn from the sacred tomes of my blessed order. The light only knows what the others contain.
I see. It implies that my brethren seek to destroy this world, and that your order was created to stop them.
Is it true?
It was, once. Not anymore.
You have your truth then, Cormac. What will you do with it?
There is much difference between what I want and what I must do. Together, you and I will finish our work here. I owe you that. I tell you this. My faith is stronger than this betrayal. When we are done, I will return home and plunge my spear into the ground before the vault of the Order. I will meet their champions until they answer for their sins and their lies. I will have justice. I keep thinking of the traitor, John Doe. He had turned to evil, I have no doubt. But I wonder, would he have fallen as easily if the Order had not betrayed him? I knew he was troubled, but I said nothing. I saw his doubts as weakness, and when he submitted to Magda, I thought my suspicions were confirmed. Perhaps I could have saved him before it was too late.
What's done is done. But I tell you this, his blood is on the Order's hands, not yours.
You are right. They will pay for his downfall. Lead the way to glory.
How did you learn to fight?
My brother taught me when we were younger. He thought the crossbow was the best weapon for me since it would give me time to run away if I botched things too badly.
Where is he now?
Oh, he's still in Kingsport. I expect he'll be there a good long time.
How did you become a thief?
That's a long and terrible story that you wouldn't want to hear.
You found something you liked and couldn't afford.
Basically.
Maybe you should be more reasonable in the future.
Oh, there was nothing reasonable about her. Do you ever doubt your choices?
Never.
Things never seem to turn out like I hope they will.
There is always choice.
Try living in the slums before you lecture me.
Perhaps. How long have you been seeking me?
Well, it was not very easy to find you. I had to search for days. When I woke up alone, I did not know what had happened. I wrote about it a little. You may read more if you wish. I felt no fear when they sealed the tomb before me, only a sense of peace as my mind drifted away into the darkness. It seems I opened my eyes only seconds later and beheld the chamber in ruins, half buried in sand. I have left everything behind. Only hope guides me now.
What was the world like 1500 years ago?
Beautiful cities towered up toward the heavens, but they were full of wickedness. Vigerai ruled them with will's sharpest stone.
Who were the Vigerai?
A clan of mages, bound more by their lust for power than by blood. I see that their influence has waned in this age.
Was the Prophet one of them?
Oh no, he meant to punish the Vigerai. They were the first to summon demons into this land.
Is this all as the Prophet foretold?
Well, I did not expect you to keep company with a seraph.
You mean the angel, Tyrael?
I knew what he was the instant I beheld him, but being in his presence makes me quite nervous.
Why is that? He is only here to aid us.
We do not deserve it. Tyrael sacrificed all he knew to aid us. I hope it is worthwhile.
You are a bit odd at times.
It is merely the consequence of seeing that which is not readily visible. I have accepted it.
I meant no ill will. I enjoy your company.
Then you have my thanks. Although, perhaps you are right. I feel as though part of me still sleeps in the faraway realm.
Time may change your feelings.
That would be nice. But the feeling I have indicates that it is more unpleasant and complicated than that.
Where are these sisters you spoke of?
They should have awakened as well, but their mission has already ended.
How?
I sought out the closest two before I met you. They lay dead and mutilated in their chambers. The others are some distance away. I fear the worst.
Who could have killed them?
There were traces of demonic magic upon their wounds. Surely the Prophet could have protected them. Where has he gone? I have thought more on what I am missing.
Oh?
Our progress seems to clarify things for me. It is difficult to explain.
If we press forward, perhaps you will remember more.
Yes, the spell that sent me to this time was bound to the Prophet. Now he is missing, and some parts of me are missing as well. Lost to the ages.
How will you retrieve them?
I can try to conjure them back, but it will take a while. My skill is not so great as the Prophet's was.
Need more time. I would hear more of the creation of our world.
To escape the eternal conflict, a group of renegade angels and demons came together and created a hidden paradise for themselves. They called this world Sanctuary. Eventually, they commingled. They gave birth to mankind. That is why you have both good and evil within you, and the power of both realms as your birthright. The power of your Nephilim ancestors was so terrifying to their parents that they tuned the World Stone to weaken them. They knew they had loosed something unimaginable upon creation.
I can tell by the look in your eye that you're not going to leave it alone. You want to hear what happened to my father.
You hold too many things in, blacksmith. You should be free with your passions, good or ill.
Right, well, my father tried to dispel the rumors about my grandfather. No one would listen. And one night, a week later, crazed refugees from Tristram came for revenge. I remember my father... I can tell by the look in your eye that you're not going to leave it alone. You want to hear what happened to my father.
You hold too many things in, blacksmith. You should be free with your passions, good or ill.
Right, well, my father tried to dispel the rumors about my grandfather. No one would listen. Then one night, a week later, crazed refugees from Tristram came for revenge. I remember my father screaming for us to get out. And nasty laughter. A lot of it. Just before justice shoved me out the window, I saw my father crawling up the stairs at me. I 2 daggers in his back, the 3rd whipping round his throat.
Did you take your revenge on the men that did this to your father?
For years I wanted to, but the refugees moved on, vanished. So I left revenge behind and got on with my life.
Thanks to that barbarian, you can finally get some rest.
I feel fine.
I can tell your bad knee is troubling you.
I've got some new items you might need.
Day 9. Young Commander Calderos believes that the demonic scourge will flee before a bloody show of righteous force. He intends to lead a charge from our fortifications tomorrow. Calderos can commit suicide by stupidity if he wants, but I'll be damned if I send my lads with him.
I can't believe that we're still alive. This place is got a new hole. I came up here to dig. I'll be damned if I'm leaving without a fight.
There, a worthy foe.
You will against my foe.
Still recharging.
I like to think the world is safer now.
More fury. Not ready yet. I need fury. Need more time. Not enough fury.
You cannot stand before me. I will not be denied.
I need fury. Not enough fury.
Flesh.
More fury.
Weapon of Fury. Still recharging.
Flesh is weak.
I need fury.
These poor things live in eternal torment.
More fury. Not ready yet. I grow stronger. Still recharging.
Stand before me.
Still recharging.
I feast on their agony, their eternal anguish.
I need fury.
You're an extraordinary one, aren't you?
Not ready yet.
Won't go down easily.
Need more time. More fury. Not ready yet. Still recharging.
All the pain and suffering you're enduring. You must be dying to meet me.
More time. Not enough fury.
Ready.
More capels, guide my hand.
Chains tear at their flesh. Hear their screams. Such sweet music.
Need more time.
You are so eager. I suppose I should introduce myself. I am Sedea, Maiden of Lust, Consort of Azmodan.
Still recharging.
How invigorating. Play with my daughters. I do not wish to tire you now.
Your screams of anguish will sound so sweet.
Not ready yet.
I can feel the blood hemorrhaging from the sin heart. You will pay for this. So close now. So close.
Still recharging.
I need fury.
time.
Soon my concubine will show you their true meaning.
Ready yet?
I do hope you're not in over your head.
Hold your tongue, demon.
Still recharging.
A worthy opponent.
Not enough fury. Need more time. Not ready yet. Need more time. Still recharging. More fury. Not ready yet.
more time.
You're so close now. I can almost feel your breath on my skin. The anticipation is exquisite.
Not ready yet. Need more time. Still recharging.
Oh yes, I've been looking forward to this. If you keep this up, I might get a wish. I eat you now.
I will break every...
fought our way to the depths of the crater. Azmodan cannot be far.
Nephilim fool, when the soul stone is embedded in my flesh, the seven shall be as one within me. I will be the sum of all hells, the prime evil.
Still recharging.
Arrogant Nephilim, my servants will feed enough. The dark power. Arrogant Nephilim, my servants will feast on your pride as they devour you. Enough! The dark power. Arrogant.
I can't pick up anything else.
This will help.
We've done it! Quickly now, Leah. Trap Azmodan's essence within the Soul Stone.
It's done!
I never dared dream. All evil lies trapped within that stone. Once it is destroyed, the eternal conflict will finally end.
Destroying the stone is no simple matter. There are rituals to consider. We must return to the keep and make our final preparations.
My pack is full. I'm overburdened. I need to go back.
Azmodan is dead!
How in hell did we live to see this?
I've dug up some valuable new things. You really should take a look. Well, Martyr, that demon lord is dead. Time to move on.
Bloody leaping hell. I just heard he defeated the demon army's general.
That means we're going home. We can go home.
An incredible victory. I knew Azmodan could never stand up to the likes of you.
Where are Adria, Leah, and Tyrael?
They are all in the armory, no doubt celebrating. You should join them. Thank you.
Adria, when did you decide to betray us?
20 years ago, a great and terrible power drew me to Tristram. But Aiden, Leoric's eldest son, defeated that power and sought to contain it within his own flesh.
The Dark Wanderer.
It was Diablo I saw within him, and I pledged myself to his service. Now, at last, his grand design comes to fruition. Dear Leah, Deckard always suspected your true father was Diablo himself. And now, my daughter, you shall serve as his vessel.
I live. But I am more than I once was. The 7 evils are now one within me. I am the prime evil. Well done, faithful Adria. Go now, until I call upon you again. Now, at last, to my true goal, the one that has always eluded me. The utter destruction of the high heavens. Even in the heart of heaven, angels can still feel fear.
My old enemy. You cannot hide from me, no matter what form you choose to wear. Let your true self be revealed. Diablo. Adria's betrayal is complete, and Leah's soul is lost. Through her, Diablo has been reborn as the prime evil.
with all the powers of hell at his command. The high heavens tremble. The angels are helpless before Diablo's assault. Only I remain to set things right and vanquish Diablo's evil forever.
This devastation defies all reason.
Imperius, you cannot mean to face Diablo again. Your wounds are barely healed.
The heavens burn. This is your fault, Tyrael. And you, Nephilim, look below and see what your kind has wrought.
I know how he feels, but we have to keep going.
The Diamond Gates have stood since the light first broke over the high heavens. Now they lie in ruins. Imperius is right. I am the cause of this.
This is Diablo's work. You did everything you could to prevent this devastation.
Long ago, my brethren and I voted to decide the fate of man. I cast the final vote that spared you from extinction. Now humanity has birthed the prime evil.
Tyrael, you believed in us, became one of us. Now you must live as a mortal and surrender your fears to hope. Wallow here if you want, but I shall press on.
But you don't understand. Hope has been silenced.
Gaze upon the destruction I have wrought. It will be the last thing you see. Iskatu, destroy the Nephilim. I do not fear you, Nephilim. You'll find only death in this eternal realm.
I am Ethereal, Archangel of Fate. It is my duty to record what is and what will be within the scroll of fate. But you, Nephilim, you are not in the scroll. Your fate is unwritten.
Then I shall write my destiny in Diablo's blood. You can watch all of creation burn, or you can help me now.
Perhaps fate can be changed. Quickly then, Auriel, Archangel of Hope, has been captured by Rakanoth, the Lord of Despair.
I will find her and restore hope to the heavens.
Lot of bloody good this keep did us in the end, eh? The killing blow came from one we trusted.
I thought we were going to lose. But not like this. There are just too many demons out there. Could you do something about that?
I thought I could make my wife's death mean something. It doesn't matter now, does it?
Of course it does. You are the finest blacksmith I've ever met.
Right. I'm sure that's a comfort for Leah, now that she's gone too. Oh, I've been a fool. You don't get to make things right. This world isn't made for redemption.
Hope. Do not look down, my friend. Even in the darkest of times, there is always hope. Hope for a better day. Hope for a new dawn. Or just hope for a good breakfast. You start small, then see what you can get.
Got some new items for the man who saved the keep. Take a look.
Mom, where did Leah go? Is she dead?
So, now you know. The Nephilim are not in the Scroll of Fate. Heard it from Fate himself. You can write your own destiny.
If I can write my own destiny, how can you see my future?
Perhaps I have my own Nephilim powers, eh? That, and you are quite predictable.
You knew this was coming, didn't you?
Of course, Childo.
What's the point of seeing the future if you don't stop bad things from happening, Miriam?
That's the point of the future, love. It keeps coming. You don't win a duel by blocking the first blow and going home.
So you just let Leah die?
I had to. Diablo was always going to come back. But now you are here to stop him. And in your grief and rage, you will, my Childo.
Keep your guard up. There are foes at every turn.
Let your spirit be free from this torment, angel.
Opponents may be strong, but I will not stand down.
This corruption blocks my path.
mounds of corruption are truly ghastly things. Let us rid the heavens of their filth.
Think yourself free from the chains of fate, Nephilim, but all will kneel before Lord Diablo. My armies flow through the hell rifts. Heaven will be destroyed long before you set one foot into the Silver Spire.
Thank you, Nephilim. I hoped the scroll of fate was wrong, that harmony would once again fill this troubled realm. I see now that all hope lies in you.
The chains of fate cannot bind you now.
With my blessing, you can now dispel Diablo's corruption. It hides the rifts which bring his cursed servants to this hallowed place. The rifts must be closed.
It would be an honor, my lady.
Diablo sought to crush heaven with despair, but I have defeated his champion and restored hope. I believed Tyrion's faith would be restored as well, but he remains lost. Regardless, I will now shatter Diablo's infernal portals.
Stronger than the northeast.
Look upon these gardens. Now they seethe with the corruption of hell.
I need fury.
Never wanted to see this demon squalor again.
So, you approach the Oculus with the aim to destroy it. You will not succeed.
Diablo's vile minions can no longer use this rift to find their way into the Silver City. Now only one rift remains.
That is not the only Hell Rift. The flow of my legions will not stop.
Still recharging.
Some of these. They should have run when they had the chance.
The ancient have blessed me.
Not enough fury. Not ready yet.
He's back. Can you believe it? He's back from heaven.
Not just that, he's winning. I came up here to dig. I'll be damned if I'm leaving without a fight. They really should take a look at all the new things I've found.
Still recharging. Need more time. Not ready yet. Recharging. Need more time.
This is where the journey ends. Regardless of how, it has been an honor fighting by your side, friend.
You are a courageous and mighty ally, Cormac. I too am honored.
closer to victory, Nephilim. You are too late, just as you always have been.
I never wanted to see this demon squalor again. These creatures won't go down easily.
I need fury. Need more time. I wish I could do that.
You think to destroy the Rift Oculus? My fiends will tear you apart.
The Hell Rifts are closed. You have far exceeded my expectations, Nephilim. But there is not a moment to waste. Quickly, you must make your way to the Silver Spire.
The Angelus Council is comprised of the 5 archangels who hold dominion over the high heavens. They determine the laws by which all angels must abide. Each of them embodies a pure aspect of creation. Valor, justice, hope, faith, and wisdom.
The Hell Rifts are closed, but it is of no matter. Soon there will be nothing left of these high heavens. All creation will be the realm of terror.
Tyrael. Yes, my friend. I am ready to again fight by your side. I was wrong to give in to despair. You have shown me there is still a chance for victory.
But we must hurry. Even now, Diablo makes his way to the Silver Spire.
I finally understand. Your kind faces death and darkness every day, and still you find the courage to move forward. It is an honor to be one of you.
Your kind does not belong here. If I see you again, you will die.
Pay him no mind. This was your fight, Nephilim. Your power is even greater than Tyrael foresaw.
One can only hope. But now, we must stop Diablo before he reaches the crystal arch above us.
Diablo seeks to corrupt the crystal arch atop the Silver Spire. If he succeeds, heaven will fall. Everything has led to this moment. Tyrael and I will fight our way to the top, where I will finally confront Diablo.
Darkness grows around us.
How does it feel?
Though I forsook my home, to see it again like this, any joy I might have, replaced with sorrow. Diablo is climbing the spire.
How could you convince my own husband to kill me? I but you made him cut me down.
No, that isn't her.
Still recharging. Not ready yet. Still recharging. Not enough fury.
I remember angels striding through these halls in all their majesty. We thought ourselves the masters of all creation. Our arrogance was our downfall.
Not ready yet.
ready yet. Not enough fury.
Your capels guide my hand.
I often came to this great span to meditate on things as I looked out over the Silver City. The view used to calm me. Now I find it does the opposite.
Seems we've both fallen from grace, Tyrael. Come, embrace your former lieutenant. The cold hand of death reaches out for you, hero.
Still recharging. Need more time. More fury.
You failed again, Tyrael. The corruption cannot be stopped.
Still recharging.
The chill of hell will sap the life from your bones.
Need more time. I need fury.
Look beneath you and see the ruin of heaven.
Not ready yet.
Your task will soon be done. The angels will then have no choice but to value mortals, thanks to you.
You may be right.
Of course I'm right. Look who you're talking to. Have I ever steered you wrong?
No, but sometimes you hide parts of the truth.
All for your own good, Chelto. All for your own good.
I'm sorry for what I said before. I was upset. I don't know what it is, but I feel better. Like things can be made right.
Then you think this battle can be won? You are hopeful.
Yes, that's it exactly. My wife would not have wanted me to wallow in my misery. She would have wanted me to do everything I could to help you win this battle. And you can win. I know that now.
I know what I fear. For long years, I feared the Jewel of Dirges would fall into the wrong hands. That its evil would be unleashed upon our world. But in the sight of this, In the sight of all this destruction, I can hardly look or even think upon a jewel, even one as terrible as Durgis. You must save us.
Got some new Our people may have no homeland, but I will survive, as long as you buy something.
I only
You think yourself a hero, but your action was driven by petty greed and tempting bloodlust. You couldn't even save
Still recharging.
More time.
Diablo spares nothing in his assault.
Ready yet? Still recharging. Not enough fury.
ready yet.
Nephilim, I see you did not heed my warning. Or perhaps you think yourself strong enough to face me.
If you are determined to test me, we will find out. Imperius, stop this madness! Diablo is the enemy here, not the Nephilim.
Tyrael, I will deal with you soon enough. I will... What is this? No! Diablo has reached the Arch!
No. Diablo has begun extinguishing the Crystal Arch. That's why the angels have fallen. If its light should go out forever, we must defeat Diablo before that happens.
It is left to us mortals, Tyrael. It is good you no longer have your wings.
Diablo's vile corruption bars our path. Stand back. Eldruin's light shall clear the way. The gate has been opened, Nephilim. This last trial is yours alone.
Our battles were grand, my friend. You are a fine warrior.
It was an honor, but this is the moment you were made for. This is the hour of mankind's victory.
One last fight for our hero, and we can go home.
Don't you wish you could help?
Ha! I don't think he needs it.
Really should take a look at all the new things. I found.
I will use it well.
You've said that the Crystal Arch is the heart of heaven. Tell me about it.
It is older than time itself, and over the eons, this shining realm took shape around it. It thrums with living light and sound that courses through the very fabric of the Silver City.
The angels are birthed from it as well?
Yes, like musical notes in a grand chorus. Angels are the manifestation of the Arch's intrinsic harmony. The purest expressions of this harmony were my brethren, the Archangels.
It seems that this harmony was broken long ago.
Yes, but hope has returned. And as you mortals are fond of saying, it is not over yet. I fear that if we defeat Diablo, Leah's innocent spirit will die with him.
I fear the same. No matter how long it takes, or how far the journey, I will never rest until her soul is at peace. I know that you and Ariel voted to spare mankind, but who voted to destroy us?
Imperius. Malthael abstained, but it was counted against you.
Abstain? This Malthael sounds like a coward.
He was no coward. He was wisdom itself, until his disappearance. The Endura's council has been broken ever since.
What became of Malthael?
Long ago, when Inarius and his ilk stole the World Stone to create Sanctuary, Malthael became consumed with discovering its whereabouts. As the Archangel of Wisdom, he was tortured by his inability to recover the sacred artifact.
Where is he now?
Some say he haunts the silent halls of Pandemonium, forever seeking answers to the unknowable mysteries of life and death.
What is the prime evil?
It is the sum total of all 7 evils housed within one body. There is an ancient legend, known only to a few, of the great dragon Taphamet, who was the original embodiment of evil. The legend says that he was ripped apart during an epic battle with Anu, and that the burning hells are composed of his remains.
Who is Anu?
Just as Taphamet was the ultimate evil, Anu was the ultimate good. It is said by some that the Crystal Arch is all that remains of this great warrior.
So Diablo is the dragon reborn?
In a manner of speaking, yes.
I've been trapped. You best go on without me.
The 7 evils are one within me. I am Legion.
Ready yet?
Enough! Let us see how you fare in my realm of terror. Only by defeating us can you return to your own realm. But none have ever crawled from the depths of their own terror.
Need more time.
You shall never wake from this nightmare. How tastes your fear, Nephilim? Can you feel your death approaching?
Still recharging.
Not help you in this realm, mortal. You cannot defeat your own terror. Your Nephilim power will not help you in this realm, mortal.
Not ready yet.
You shall never wake from this nightmare. No! This wretched light must be eradicated! All that you have known, all that you have ever loved, shall die along with you, Nephilim.
Still recharging. Ready, then. Need more time. Not ready yet. Need more time.
This will help.
Well, it was all worth it. Everything. The cuts, the bruises, having to break bread with that Templar. Ah, jest. You are like family to me now. I owe you the world, my friend. But now I better shut up before I make myself sick. They will run when they see us.
Victory at last! There was never a doubt in my mind, friend. You are a true champion. And so the Lord of Terror falls. May all the souls ravaged by his evil rest in peace. It's finally over. Many brave souls died in this war. Thanks to us, they did not perish in vain. Wait. Before we face that abomination, there is something you should know. When we first met, I thought you were simple and brutal warrior. You were wrong. You are wise in a way I have no words for. You cut right to the truth of a problem. I admire you more than I can say.
It takes a great man to see a truth he doesn't want to. It took a great tragedy to teach me this. Remember it.
I will. Ever since Adria betrayed us, I've been thinking about how Magda used to share the leadership of the Coven with another.
Explain.
20 years ago, just before the darkening of Tristram, they had some sort of falling out, and the other leader disappeared. I think that other leader might have been Adria.
I see. Adria left the Coven behind to find Diablo and Tristram, while Magda stayed true to her followers.
May the battles never end.
What are you doing with all of these riches you find?
Living a life of depravity and overindulgence, naturally.
In this place? I doubt it.
Fine. Perhaps I've found that my treasure is put to better use elsewhere.
You're sending it away. You.
We all have debts to pay, friend. That was astounding! What you did back there! You're the greatest hero in history. Everyone in Kingsport will know your name if I have my way. They'll sing it for the rest of time. Hell, I will sing right now if you want me to. I can't believe you really did it.
Are those tears in your eyes, Lyndon?
No, no. It's raining.
It doesn't rain in the heavens.
Well, it does now.
I found a strange document on one of the angels' bodies in the high heavens. It is very old, maybe centuries even older than I.
Perhaps we should show it to Tyrael. What does it contain?
I am not certain. The script is very old and foreign to me. When I saw the angel, he was dying. But even though he was in great pain, he reached out to me with the document in his hand, like he wanted me to take it. By the time I approached him, he was still. His spirit had already gone. You truly are the one the prophet promised. You are everything that all the angels and all of humanity could have hoped for. And, well, you're awfully nice too. I cannot believe it all came to pass, just as the prophet wished. I left everything I knew behind to fight with you. It was the best choice I have ever made.
Has anything else returned to you?
Yes, faintly. My sisters and I were once mere servants in the house of a great Gujera lord.
Did he teach you magic then?
No, I began reading his spell books out of curiosity and teaching magic to my sisters. Tricks, really. It was amusing for a time, but then I learned that he had begun to summon demons.
What happened to your master, the Viserai Lord?
My sisters and I waited until all of his associates had gathered to summon a greater demon. We slew them all to the last man, but they uttered curses upon us with their dying breaths. My sisters and I, we fell. Our deaths seemed certain. When I woke, the dark figure of the prophet was staring down at me. That is how I met him. I remember standing before the prophet, my life hung by a thread, but he healed me and my sisters.
The prophet was a priest?
No, not precisely. I do not know what his true nature was, only that he possessed great power. He said we had done well to slay the demons. He was very kind. When we had recovered, he offered to train us further.
You agreed?
Yes, I owe him my life. Slaying the lords of hell would please him. It is the least I can do. You were gravely mistaken, my friend. I could not see through an illusion of such power, such treachery.
Leah could not either. It was not your fault.
When I think of what she suffered through, we must find a way to stop Diablo. The prophet would never forgive me if he knew my part in unleashing this terror upon the world. I spoke with Ethereal, and he helped me translate the document. It was written by an angel who saw promise in humanity. He began to teach a group of young women who had killed the demons their masters summoned.
You and your sisters?
None other. The prophet I have followed for so many years. He was an angel.
That is why Tyrael seemed familiar to you.
Yes, but I do not know whether the prophet was the dying angel I met or not. The writings say that he worked in absolute secrecy. Ethereal knew nothing of them.
And you must find a new path through the world without him.
You are right. And I hope that path will still be with you, my friend.
Do you have any other family?
My brother and I were orphans. We only had each other.
Is he also a thief?
No. He was a member of the city guard.
That seems odd.
Not as much as you might think. Until the end, that is.
Why didn't you become a guard like your brother?
We're not much alike, really. He was always dependable and practical. A complete bore, I'd say.
And you were drawn to trouble?
Hardly. I was just amusing myself with the Thieves' Guild. It was nothing serious.
Until you were a wanted man.
That may have been serious.
What happened to your brother?
Nothing you'd want to hear.
I asked.
And then what? I suppose you'll make it all right. You'll fix it up just like another one of your little errands. Some things aren't that easy.
I will wait until you are ready.
God, you're so noble about it too. Spare me.
You speak of all these women. Surely there was one who you truly loved.
Ah, yes. The unreasonable one I spoke of earlier. I loved her with every inch of my heart before it went black as coal.
What happened to her?
Well, she did what all unreasonable women do. Married the wrong man.
Why didn't you stop him?
It wouldn't have been easy. It was my brother.
Tell me about your brother. I want to know the truth.
We used to be a team. I'd tip him off to some of the Thieves' Guild's hits. He'd bring in the guards and play it off like it was a lucky catch. But one time he showed up too early.
When you robbed the Merchants Guild Bank?
None other. Some of the guards became suspicious. They thought he was involved. And he's been rotting in a cell in Kingsport ever since. I managed to escape.
You must feel awful.
I don't know what I feel anymore.
Does your brother know you loved his wife?
No. She didn't take the time to tell him before waltzing off to the altar. Now their children would starve if not for the gold I send their way.
But you are the reason their father is imprisoned.
He will be free again in time. Paying off the Merchants Guild of Kingsport is no small task. And aren't you supposed to be on my side here?
Do you miss your family during these times?
No point in it. I'll never see them again.
Why is that?
My brother's wife thinks I was involved with his imprisonment, and he believes her.
What?
As low as I am, I would never frame him. Not even to win her back. They won't hear a word of it. For all the gold I send to them, I receive nothing in response.
I have a gift for you, Lyndon.
Is that so?
Take this gold. When the demons are vanquished, we will go to Kingsport, settle your debt, and free your brother.
I can't accept this.
Please, as a reward for your aid.
I don't know how to thank you.
Then don't. We're brothers in war now. There's no need for words. Still recharging.
The day is won. Diablo is vanquished, and all evil with him.
Do not be so sure. True evil never really dies.
Time will tell.
Diablo was defeated. For a time it seemed we would know peace. But it was not to be. For Diablo's essence lingers in the Black Soul Stone. I cannot destroy the stone, nor allow its evil to remain within the heavens. And so it must be hidden, even from the angels. I pray that it will be enough.
done well, Horadrim. Your service here is finished. And you should all... run. Malthael.
Brother. Why? The Nephilim will stop you.
No one can stop death.
Refugees on the road tell me that angels prey on Westmarch, laying waste and murdering thousands, and no one knows why. I have no love for this city, but I will not stand by while its people are slaughtered. These Reapers will learn that they are not the only killers in Westmarch.
The Nephilim! Tyrion sent me to find you. Malthael has taken the Black Soul Stone. You must come with me.
People are dying down in those streets. I cannot just abandon them.
But you and Tyrion need to form a plan. We must find Malthael.
Tell Tyrion I will meet him in Westmarch. Go.
It will be done. I swear it.
We're going to die! She's coming to kill us all!
By the ancients, no! The gates!
Not ready yet.
Don't go out into the streets!
What is it?
It's the end of the world. So many have been killed and the Reapers are everywhere.
Is anyone alive in there?
General Torian was defending a group of refugees at the old Zakharoon Cathedral, but they're likely all dead by now.
Wait. You're the barbarian who saved Bastion's Keep. You'll save us too, won't you?
Yes, that is why I am here.
Keep moving. I think we lost her. No, no!
Those with demon blood must die.
Demon blood? Those were innocent people.
Defend the church! Repel these vile Reapers!
These enemies defy all reason!
Need more time. Still recharging.
A worthy opponent!
We found you. Tyrael, why is Malthael doing this?
Because he feeds on death. Every time his Reapers kill, he grows stronger. And with the prime evil gone, Malthael believes this is the perfect time to end the eternal conflict.
Humanity has nothing to do with that war.
But we are descended from demons and angels. When Malthael looks at us, he sees demons. The church! All the refugees are inside! Follow me!
Akrat's Bane! This is worse than I feared.
What is that?
A Death Maiden! Stop her!
Your soul is mine.
Not ready yet.
We must do everything in our power to slow the Nephilim down, so that the collection of souls is not interrupted. It is the key to Malthael's victory.
I will end this slaughter. Where is Malthael?
I know only that he is not in Westmarch. He could have taken the Black Soul Stone anywhere in creation.
But why does he want the stone? Is there any way to find out?
There may be. A sliver broke off when Malthael took the Soul Stone. Perhaps by studying that sliver, I can learn his plans.
Then you study the sliver, while I save this city from the Reapers.
Malthael, my brother. He was wisdom, leader of our council, first among angels. And now, he has become this.
What drove him to such madness?
After the destruction of the World Stone, Malthael's mood darkened, and he left the heavens frequently. Then he disappeared completely. He must have developed a connection, no, an obsession with human souls.
What matters now is stopping Malthael. Our souls are meant to join with the world, not to be eaten by death. Studying the sliver of the Black Soul Stone will show you what Malthael is planning.
The sliver is still connected to the Soul Stone. As the stone changes, the sliver will change too. Therefore, I can observe what Malthael is doing to the stone, and if we're lucky, even discover his plan.
Why have the Haradrim returned now?
Tyrael rebuilt the Order to help him take the Soul Stone from heaven, and to protect mankind. After all, you can't be everywhere at once, no matter how powerful you are.
General Torian, what was that Death Maiden doing in the cathedral?
She was creating an orb that turns the living into Malthael's death creatures. A single orb can transform hundreds of innocent people every hour, and my men report 2 more of them out in the city.
Soul Crucibles. With 2 of them, Malthael has an endless supply of soldiers.
Then I will destroy these crucibles, and cut off Malthael's supply of troops. Malthael's Reapers are people whose souls were taken by the crucibles?
Sadly, yes.
What of the Death Maidens?
Their story is as tragic as Malthael's. Once the vanguard of his wisdom angels, they followed him down the path to darkness.
At long last, a hero comes to save us. That won't bring my wife back, though, will it?
We stayed to fight, Robert and me, but it fell. And when they started to tear into him, I panicked. I ran.
There is no shame in your actions. There was nothing you could have done for him.
My library isn't far from here. I was closing everything up for the day when I heard the fighting in the streets. I barred the doors and then squeezed through the back window to escape. But I'll have to come up with something more exciting when I write my official account, won't I?
Westmarch originally grew from the efforts of the great General Rakis to spread his religion beyond the realms of the East. Seized by the superstitions of the Zakarum faith, he drove his paladins relentlessly across the barbaric western lands, subduing the uncivilized tribes he found there. Ultimately, he became king of them all.
Did you grab the jewelry at least?
Harold, those monsters were about to kill us.
Well, I would rather be dead than poor.
If there's treasure to be had, then I'm... in.
Cormac, you seem troubled.
For too long have I lived with the knowledge that my order tortures its initiates and twists their minds. I need to know how high this evil reaches, If my whole order is corrupt, what does it mean to be a Templar? What am I?
You are an honorable man who dedicated his life to something you believed meaningful.
But it wasn't, was it? The guilty will answer for their transgressions. I swear it. Lead the way to glory.
Well, the world's under attack and people are dying everywhere. It must be time for us to go on another adventure, right?
It is good to see you again, though it seems like we are only brought together in the worst of circumstances. But I suppose if times were better, we would never have met.
I can't believe it. The hero of Bastion's Keep. He'll save us.
Do you hear something?
Is there anything on your mind, Hadric?
Yes. I've noticed your Templar friend is somewhat distracted these days.
Oh, nothing could be further from the truth.
Oh? I see you looking at Arena every other moment.
Oh, it's just the way her hair catches the sun. It's very bright.
Why would the angels do this to us?
Did you know there were once two moons? Lyria is the one that is no more. I think it's time I told you the whole story of Zai and his master, the god of desire, Dirgist.
You mean you are ready to tell your version of the truth?
Dirge's jewel has appeared again, and the time for secrets is over.
So it is time to tell me if you are a god.
Have you been eating enough? I've noticed this about you. When things get difficult, you get very focused. Maybe I'll cook for you. So, if it's all the same, we probably both be happier if I didn't.
Well, as of now, Diablo has been beaten alongside Azmodan, but now we're on Chapter 5, one of the toughest chapters in Diablo 3. We're nearing the end of the game, folks. Well, the end of the main story of the game, that is. But even after that, we're not going to be done yet. Oh, one last thing, you notice that for the Switch version of Diablo 3, I could actually transmog the armor to resemble the King of Evil, Ganondorf, from The Legend of Zelda. This only applies to barbarians and crusaders. Anyway, we'll pick this up again another time. I'm hoping on our next round we beat Malthael. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy.